Okay, hello and welcome back everyone to Slurpathon 7. This is a marathon raising money for Extra Life. Extra Life is a fundraising event that directly supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The money on this team goes specifically to Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. And up next, we have Mega Man 10 with ProInfernape. So without further ado, we will start with some Mega Man 10.
Oh god, Mega Man 10.
Best of luck.
My love-hate relationship with this game. So we're gonna do normal mode because we're good kids. And then
We are.
timing's just gonna start on boss on the Robot Master select. So 3, 2, 1, go. And base starting my timer and I accidentally loaded the menu.
Oops. I'll start.
We're gonna start with
And
I'll
pump.
get it this time.
No base. I can do base easy mode if you'd like. That's like 33 minutes.
There we go.
So Pumpman's a pretty straightforward level, just don't fall in the pit. Then that shrimp I killed, some people just like to jump over him if you're actually good at this game. But it's a lot safer to kill him.
Yeah, you can jump over him, or you can shoot him, or you can just like maneuver around him. It's, many options.
And I think all the good people kill that one Met, but I actually have no idea how to time it. So I just shoot him and jump over him. No, I didn't shoot him. Enough. Oh, I did not get caught. Okay, I still got the bubble
Yeah.
skip.
Nice.
Let's see if I can get the... Nope. If you get up that ladder fast enough, you can jump over that one Susie or whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, there's Susie's.
I've done it like once before, and it's the only time I've ever seen it happen. So Pumpman's a very... If you're good at timing your shots, then it's not a mash heavy boss. But if you're not, then you just stand in, because you can stand inside his shield, and then just kind of buster him.
And you're going to see him staying as close as possible to Pump just to be able to stay in that barrier and get as many shots in as possible.
And if you have enough health, you can actually damage boost and then get a couple more shots in too.
Yeah, that's if you have like a 34, but I do not, and I don't know how to do it. I don't feel like learning it.
I don't have a 34 either, so...
No, we're pretty... I think we're back to back on the leaderboard. You have like a 36-10 or something.
Dang, we should be racing. It's okay. You got this though.
I'll get my usual marathon, like 38.
Nice.
So you get the water shield, the weapon, it's okay.
And then onwards we go to Solar Man, and you're going to see a blend of the weapon swapping going between Rush Coil and the water barrier throughout the level. You're going to see the water barrier actually quite a bit throughout the run in some very specific spots just for the combination of safety, and it does quite a bit of damage, and it's super, super handy.
You're also going to see Dirk Birds in the stage. See that next door above.
The worst jerk birds, and you have to see them twice. Double jerk bird,
Yep.
which turns into quadruple jerk bird.
Well, I wasn't paying attention, so I bumped into that lamp. Can we turn Slurpee up a bit more? Well, I personally cannot because I'm playing the game.
No, I don't think I have the capability of doing it from here. I can just turn up the gain on my mic, I guess, a little bit. Manually.
So I got an okay birds. You want to shoot them 4 to 6 times. So if you shoot them 4 times, then you're gonna have to get the entire water shield up into them.
Is that better?
It sounds a little better on my end. I'm not sure
Nice.
how the stream feels about it.
I'm sure they think I'm still quiet. No worries. Oh, I looked away and you're like almost at the end of the stage, right?
I'm like,
Yeah, pretty well.
well, the birds is halfway through. Yeah, the boss is like pretty close.
Okay, chat's saying it sounds fine now.
Oh, great.
Okay, I actually got that damage boost. It's not hard, but I'm just dumb and I forget how to do that. You have to like jump up onto it, kill the guy. Well, you don't have to kill him. The damage boost off of his missile,
It's definitely timing based.
and you can just walk right through that
definitely
lamp. Oh boy.
A solo man jumps either to like right near him, right to the middle of the screen, or like 2/3 in, and you kind of just have to adjust for where he's going to jump to. And there
The
you
only
go.
good part is if he jumps to the right.
And you'll have to be careful in terms of health and ammo management for that, because you can chew up the ammo pretty quickly if you're in just the wrong spot. So it's best when you get those ideal positions so you can do maximum damage and avoid that.
Yeah, the water shield hits a little bit weird, but it is definitely one of the better Mega Man shields.
Yeah, dual satellite's still the best shield though.
100%. Yeah.
Shouts to Brent. I don't know who that is, but big shoutouts to him.
Brand. Huge shoutouts to Brand.
So chill, man. It's slippery. The start of the stage, you just want to like shoot those two snowmen.
Yeah, the snowman patterns are always the same, so if you
Yeah,
you hit them at the right time, then you nothing to worry about.
and the water shield just shreds through these ice blocks, so you just fall down with them. Oh boy, I didn't kill that snowman correctly. Usually he doesn't throw that snowball at you.
That happens still. No big deal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not like it's a run ender.
I am. Chill, man is a hit or miss stage for me. I am not playing good right now.
This has never happened before.
Oh boy, the game slowed down a bit, so I missed it.
This last section can be really scary just with those ice blocks disappearing, and if you bounce on them just the wrong way or anything like that, you can take a pretty quick death. And that crusher there, if you can actually manipulate where it goes based on your jump height, so if you know where they are and time your jumps properly, you're consistently going to be able to get them where you want them to be.
Yeah, and if you jump on the ice block fast enough, he'll just jump right in. I had to do that, or else Hopefulness and Darko would get upset at me wherever they are right now.
And right there you saw something that's going to be used throughout the run in a number of places, where you just do quick swaps back and forth between the weapons, because it gets the weapon off the screen quicker, then you're able to fire it quicker and do more damage. It comes in incredibly handy to save a whole bunch of time, and it's in certain ways kind of safer in a respect, because you're able to take things out much quicker.
I guess you're gonna kind of see that. So I'm gonna place down the rush coil. Oh, I missed it. I was too far away from it, but I was gonna land on that and kind of block his shots with my water shield, but I coiled way too early, so. But I stayed on the ladder, so I didn't really take a hit, so I guess it doesn't really matter though, because
It was safe.
it wasted about the same amount of time.
Now cars are gonna come at you. You're gonna block them with the ice spikes. Is that what they're called?
The
Can't
chill
remember
spike.
the word. Yeah, chill spike.
For the trucks, it's just, oh boy, now my timing is off for it, because I got hit.
Riding on cars. Or being attacked by
Oh,
cars that are
boy.
running towards you.
So I still had decent
Yeah,
timing, I just misfired the last chill spike.
Yeah, no worries about that though. That's just like a slight time loss. So
That's like 5 seconds, but I didn't die or anything, so it's fine. And this
That's
last
big
section,
things.
you kind of have to time your, which I didn't do. If you time your solar blazes, you can hit that Sniper Joe. And then just shoot another one, you can kill him. Instead of needing to wait and jump over him. Let's see if he'll drive up the wall. Oh, I missed him.
yeah, the good pattern is that he drives towards you and then goes back and forth a couple times.
Yeah. I got a good pattern, I just misfired one of my shots, but he gave me another pattern. That was still fine.
Ideally, you want him to go back and forth 4 times. And if you're quick enough on your shots and time them strategically, you can do some pretty substantial damage.
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher with base because he goes further, or his base shoots out further, so you really have to change your timing on it, but in general, yeah, that's how the fight goes.
Alright, now that we've killed 4 robot masters, we get Rush Jet. And then...
Well, thanks, Itchy the Kitty, for the raid.
I believe it has a use in... It has at least one use in every of the last 4 stages, so it just kind of works out perfectly like that.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's really useful in the Mana Man stage, as you'll see here.
Didn't fall in the pit. That's my biggest fear one time during a marathon run. I will probably mistime that jump and fall right into the pit and have to do bottom route.
That's also my fear as well.
I don't even know what's down there.
It's like a whole different section.
It's a
You
It's
think
a
you'd fall down and die, but it's just it's a section where there's like a lot more sandstorms coming at you.
yeah, and it pushes against you, and you can't even jet out of it because there's a bunch of blocks
There's
like in the middle.
obstacles through it, yeah. Don't recommend
you-
that bottom route at all.
If you stay at like the top of the screen, only like a little bit of Rush Jet is showing, then you don't even get pushed back by the sandstorm.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Rush is really good for the stage. And the next one's coming up too.
Yeah,
And it's really nice with being able to conserve that ammo on that screen, because then you'll have just enough to be able to get through the final screen as well, which just saves a ton of time over, and is safer than having to jump over these pits.
So the gimmick for Commando Man is when he jumps, he has no iframe, so you can just mash him down. And you want him to do a short jump, so you can actually maximize your damage against him. I don't know why, but I guess Capcom just missed iframes when he jumped.
They either did that or they did it on purpose.
Yeah, maybe they wanted us to figure that out.
Yeah, some people opt to do Commando Man first because of that lack of iframes. But it does depend on you getting a good pattern as well.
Yeah, Proto was considered Commando first. I'm not sure if base ever was, on normal at least.
I definitely thought about it. I didn't do it myself, I don't think.
I know on easy mode, which I stupidly routed for no reason, I do chill first. I know Commando first is viable though.
Yeah, Commando first for base is also really good.
I guess one stage late, I can explain the wheel cutter where if you shoot it and then press it against a wall, you'll kind of like drive up the wall.
Yeah, it like propels you up the wall.
And if you don't juggle rush coil there, then your run is automatically disqualified. Oh boy.
Swag strats always make you go faster. You have to do them. It's a legal requirement.
True.
At least the large drop lets me use water shield as I please in this section now. And I got another big drop.
That balance between drops saving you time and losing you time.
And potentially killing you depending on where it is that you grab them.
Oh, that's very true.
The only time you save time with big drops is in Wily stages. Or any time before the end of Wily 2, I guess. Or Wily 4 if you use it there.
Any time like after the end tank use, I think. Or before the end.
Oh, nice triple double. So if you shoot
Wow, yeah.
the commando bomb in a certain way, it can hit him twice, and then I believe I'm not sure exactly what the timing is, but I think when he goes up and you hit him before he shoots, he'll go back to the right wall, and then you can just shoot again, and then the goal is to get him with 3 double hits, and then he doesn't have to move anymore.
Nice.
And then with that, get the blade weapon to be able to move on to Strike Man.
This stage
The
is fun, but it
very
also kind of
unusual
sucks.
stage with probably one of the worst
Boy, I
mini
didn't think I'd get
bosses
that jet.
ever in Mega Man.
So you kind of saw me buffer on the ladder there for a second, because if I didn't, I'd hit that spring guy or whatever. You can commando the Tricast or the Keeper there, but I don't know the lineups for it. Oh boy, I missed.
I think if you walk into the room, into the keeper, just like off the side, then you're in the correct position for the commando bomb. As long as you don't move forward.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm not looking the right way. Never mind. If I was looking right, I could have got a good double hit off of him, but I looked right.
I see.
Okay, and those lockers that come out are all on a global timer. So yeah, so
the guys who attack you, yeah.
I got a big health drop for no reason at all, even though Strike Man's like the easiest boss in the game.
It's one of those bosses where he's easy to fight when you have his weakness, but with Buster he's a little bit more challenging. Quite a bit more challenging.
Oh, I didn't get the hit because I missed time my first one.
It happens.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just invulnerable for far too long a period when you're fighting on Buster only. So the blade makes things a million times nicer.
He really does.
So what I was trying to do is kind of shoot, then quick swap back to shooting another one, and then you could double mash. You can double hit them because the triple blade, you can hit them like one blade does like each. It has like its own iframes, I guess, so you can do like 3 times the amount of damage if you hit them with all 3. So the goal is to hit them twice and then kind of like hit them again with like 2 or 3. And then you can double shot them. But that was clearly
Why, whatever it
not
is that you see, anytime of the blade usage, you'll see people going as close as they can with that weapon to take advantage of those separate iframes.
Oh yeah. G-Man's my favorite stage. It's great.
This is probably my favorite stage to run.
The music in it is so chill.
Oh
and,
boy.
like, I love the disappearing block mechanic here. Very cool.
Okay, let's see if I get Octo Bulb. I've been missing the commando bomb on him recently. I blame PC.
I also blame PC.
Okay, I
There you
got
go.
it.
Chat saying best music.
The best music is Wily too, but
That's what I would actually go with too. I love that song.
I think for like A-Robot's music though,
Sheepman's definitely up there. I'm torn between that and Nitro.
that's why Nitro's really good too.
I'm conflicted between whether it is that I want the chill or the intensity. This is a less traditional Mega Man track, but it's so good.
It's so chill. It's also a track I can listen to like forever.
I didn't get the coil out of the pit because my timing was off. Those Yoku blocks are also on a global timer. If you saw Mega Man 9, then you remember Plugman with the Yoku blocks on the global timer. I also hate Plugman.
I don't think anybody likes Plugman.
It's fun when the stage works. I'll say that.
Right? This song is good, but yeah.
Oh boy. Can I snipe him? No. That was an awful fight.
And one of the things to note about using the balls here is that you're gonna see him kind of shooting off in different directions rather than directly at any of the enemies. The reason for that is that each bounce that it takes off of a wall, like any surface, it increases the amount of damage that it does. You're gonna see that in one of the Wily stages when we want to be able to take out one of the bosses really quickly. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of ammo, and it's a heck of a fight that takes forever. And ammo management's going to be really important come the Wily stages, because you see with all of the quick swapping, you get to utilize a lot of different techniques with the ammo that it is that you're using, but that also means that you have to make sure that you're careful with how much you use, so you have enough to be able to do what you need to.
Wily 1's music is actually really good too.
All the Wily
Like, it's
stage
like-
music is good, other than like Wily 4.
Like Wily 1's music is like one of the only Mega Man songs that actually changes midway through, which is super cool.
So I'm hoping Electman comes first so I can just instantly shoot a wheel cutter at him.
I think you can actually manipulate which ones show up depending on your movement and what you kill on the opening part of the stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
And this is one of the only section where two of them are weak to the same weapon, and they're all refights of bosses from the previous 9 games.
I think the bosses are called the Wily Archives.
yeah, the
Yeah.
archives.
The whole soundtrack is great. That's true. That is a hot take I can agree with.
Yeah, this and 9 are my favorite soundtracks. And they're also the best classic games in the series.
They're probably
Also
the only
seemingly
classic
hot
games.
takes.
That's also a hot take I can agree with.
They're probably the only classic games I like at this point. I mean, 3's good, but that's about it.
I like them all to varying degrees.
It's just that 9 and 10 are the better ones.
Agree. We're definitely not biased in this, are we?
No, not in the slightest.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, me and Slurpee run 9 and 10, but totally not biased. Is Slurpee slurping during this marathon? I guess that's up to him.
I guess I'm sort of drinking a Red Bull, but I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm sorry if you did.
So I think I heard from like back like 2 years ago from like Chlorate and all them. The way if you hit like the platform on the way up on that where the cursors are, it will manipulate. It actually kind of like determines where that bug's gonna land, if it's gonna land in the correct place for you to just like time your jump with the bomb.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think you have to like bonk the platform or something.
I see.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, but no, he's a master of this game.
I miss Clory. I wonder what he's doing these days. Well, he's still in like the classic Mega Discord.
He's probably hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wished GG to the new world record holder by, I think, what, 1.5 seconds?
It was
An incredibly impressive run.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds because Hypa had a 34:10.
That's wild.
No charge, no slide equals no fun. Strongly disagree.
That was pretty good Archives fight. I got the double hit on Frostman.
Nice.
And then you got to see...
It's nice to be able to get that, especially because if anything goes wrong with the boss in the next stage, you want to be able to have some backup missiles.
Yeah,
or you can
and
just
this next
M-tank
stage is
early.
actually, like, this next stage is super dangerous. So.
Yeah. So for the Slashman fight... Oh, shouts to load times, by the way. Sometimes it just does this. I hope my game didn't crash at least. Okay.
Both Wily 2 and Wily 3 are pretty scary stages for very different reasons. Particularly when you're going for optimal strats, they're terrifying.
Yeah, Wily 2 has these crushers that operate on a 700 frame cycle.
And unless you play the stage perfectly every single time, within a certain degree, you don't know where they're going to be, and it's scary.
It is very scary.
It's very much a run-ending stage so late in the game, which is
Let's see.
soul-crushing.
Yep.
Okay, I don't think that's it.
Yeah, if you get a bad joke.
Oh boy. I couldn't remember what cycle I was on, because I can actually, some bird cycles, I can determine what crusher cycle I was on. But I wasn't sure if I was like way too late on that second bird.
Very, very tight.
Yeah, first crusher almost.
And it doesn't matter if you've bonked or like have iframes or anything like that. Like if you get touched in the slightest, dear God, like it's just done.
Yeah. Unless it like pushes you out of the right side, and you're very lucky.
Oh boy.
And that window to shoot the light bulb with the missile is actually, it's a pretty tight window. So the fact that he got it twice like that is really impressive.
It just comes with like non-stop playing the game for like 3 years.
Yeah.
That'll do it for sure.
Because other than Halo, like this is like, and like 9 because of the tournament, like this is the only game I ran for since like 2017.
Nice. Yeah, I think there was a few years I only ran Mega Man 9, so.
My health is actually pretty scary for Crab Puncher.
Crab Puncher.
I don't know how to speedrun any game, so.
I don't know how to speedrun.
Oh boy.
All I know is that you attack a crab for massive damage. I think that's how you speedrun.
Pretty sure.
Yep.
Ideally, you want to see the crab just do the punching right off the bat, and you're just able to shoot the missiles right in the middle.
He kept his eyes out, but then like I kept missing shots. Luckily, I got the double hit on Frostman though, so I had the extra missile without needing a triple evade.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much for the raid to Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, you really have to be careful about your weapon usage in these Wily stages.
Oh boy, what am I doing? I guess I'm killing him because I forgot what to do.
I mean, there have been times where the route has been like no M-tank, and it's been really about
Yeah, I know
conserving.
Clorit got a record at some point without the M tank, but then he got his 34-12 or whatever without, or with it, or with the M tank, so It's been experimented to just skip the M tank, but
Right?
It's a scary enough run as it is. We need that safety.
I'm gonna triple blade that shrimp because I actually do not remember how to actually deal with it other than triple blading it.
Nice Simpsons reference in chat.
I was about to say that, but I was paying attention to the game. So in this ladder I'm gonna buffer for a second just so I can kill that spider without having to, like, I guess if I waited anyway at the top of the ladder it wouldn't have made a difference. But then I wouldn't get to use words like buffering or anything, so
You gotta use words like buffering.
it makes
It
me
makes your runs go faster.
it makes me sound better.
It sounds more officially speedrunning.
Okay, so I'm going to park rush on the spikes and then I'm sorry, I had to really focus during that room. So I parked rush on the spikes and then rush and then switch to wheel cutter and then it kind of just skipped me waiting for the platforms to spawn.
Yeah, much like the crushers in Rally 2, those spikes in Rally 3, when you're moving up on the platforms, can definitely just crush you.
So when you're going up, there are some times where the spikes will stay for a couple frames. I've definitely stepped on them by accident while they were leaving the screen.
That has absolutely happened to me as well.
Which is particularly crushing given how far the checkpoint is there. So losing that it hurts a lot.
So shout out
Then
to
you
the
don't have
time
jet ammo or anything like that.
I was on PB pace one time and I forgot what block cycle I was on for Block Devil, got hit and then got knocked off.
Oh no.
I think I was only like 2 seconds ahead, so
For Buster, you have to learn like Block Devil's a whole pattern, and it's really complex and hard to remember.
But thankfully with this, we got to see the balls doing the extra damage, bouncing off the walls, and do a great deal of damage to that boss, and we don't have to see anything other than that first cycle.
It is aptly named the Rebound Striker, 'cause it definitely needs to be rebound before it strikes.
oh boy.
And even if you don't choose to use the blade on that climb there, if you just go up on all the ladders, everything's gonna miss you. So it's kind of nice in terms of a safety thing, particularly for casual running.
There's a crazy strat where you can like combine rush jet usage and stuff to get you in the right spot to actually have ideal boss patterns throughout, but it's ridiculous.
Oh my god. I just wasted 2 because I accidentally double mashed.
Oops.
So now I'm down 2. Now what do I do? I'm gonna still have to use 2.
Pretty sure blades are the backup for everything. They do a ton of damage.
Yeah.
So I don't want a W tank. Water shield.
Right.
If I used 1, that was fine, but I used 2, so that's awful.
It'll be okay. No worries. Oh, Sheet Man gave you a good pattern this time. Okay.
Very nice sheet.
I have 2 water shields to work with. So I guess I coil up and double mesh. Whatever it's called into them.
And depending on where you are with the cycles, if he's down, you can always triple blade him. It's a nice backup.
There are definitely some ways around not having a bubble shield.
I guess I could wait for him to come down, then bubble shield for maximum damage.
Yeah.
So if you didn't notice, the bosses are actually in the order of how they are in the Robot Master select screen. I always thought that was a neat fact about the Robot Masters.
Thought about that.
It's really handy for, especially for new runners, to be able to pay attention to the boss order.
How many times have I played this game? I never thought about that. Wow.
So again, you're going to see that quick swapping with the flame weapon on Wily there, just to get that off of the screen quicker, just so you can keep hammering that damage.
Oh boy. I intentionally wasted time because I wanted to get the rebound striker kill.
Oh, nice.
Because that's how...
That's swag.
I think that's how the Proto Man kill goes.
Oh, nice.
Swag always makes it go faster. That's how you're supposed to do it.
True.
Like if you don't have the coil jumps at that in Blade Man stage, it's actually an invalid run.
Yeah.
And right before this final Wily capsule, we also get to hear one of the best songs in the game here.
True.
I don't think I have it.
So there are several ways of manipulating the Wily pattern. The first and original way is to wait for a certain audio cue before you jump down at the end.
I tried to go for the easier one that I think Darko still uses, but I messed it up because I got hit by the drill.
Right.
Well, let's see if I still get a good pattern. Nope. Oh, that's like the worst pattern. You can't even hit him in that area.
Okay.
And time. Whoops. Okay. I think I pressed tab, that's why.
Whoa.
That's like 37.
You got a 37.
Yeah, that's like
Nice.
30, 37, 30 something.
Nice.
Awesome.
Minus like the
GG.
2 seconds, I
Congrats.
guess, from actually pressing tab. That's like a 37:29, but
I'd say that was a really solid run. Good job.
dude, thanks.
Yeah, man. Big GGs.
Thanks for all the GGs in chat there.
I don't know what else to say. I guess shoutouts to Slurpy Ninja and Phantomire. Go follow them instead of me, because I only stream like every time there's a marathon run about to happen.
No, dude. Follow you too. Follow you too.
Follow ProInfernape.
Please do not.
Absolutely.
If he only streams during marathons, you at least get to catch him streaming during marathons.
Yep.
Yeah, if a marathon's about to happen that I'm in, then you can see me streaming, hopefully, unless I'm playing like
Right on.
Mighty Gunvolt or something, which is a game that takes like no practice.
Gunvolt is cool.